Okay, it's my last day. I'm about to head to the train station. Oh, my heart's breaking. However, I'm leaving beautiful French art school. But I wanted to share what I got at the Bracon. I had a couple of people say, well, you said you'd show me. So here I am, taking the last of the few minutes to show. So this is a beautiful vintage bike that I gave you the post about. And I showed you that it had a gorgeous St. Christopher on the bell. The bell doesn't work. I kind of like it exactly as it is. It's like a drawing, an old drawing, and apart from finding perhaps a nice pannier to go on the front and some flowers to stick in to do a couple of nice photographs or something, you know, it'd make a great painting, I think, and that's why I got it, just for a bit of atmosphere. It's pre-war. I'm not sure, somebody else might know more about it, but it says Royal Flagson, and it's also got the name of the owner, Raymond from Nuzière, which is just the next village over in the Creuse. So a totally little charming little bike, and I'm not even sure if you can get the tyres anymore, so it remains up in the air whether we will ever get around to restoration, but I love it as it is. So come on in, and I'll show you what else I got. Okay, I could not go past this. This is a globe for 10 euros. That is actually a light, and I'm going to meet Hannibal in Florence and help him set up an apartment. So I thought this would be really cool for a young man to have a globe, and it does light up. I have plugged it in. It was 10 euros. To me, that was absolutely a bargain. The other week I showed you these sets of scales that I bought, beautiful brass scales. Well, I did find some varying weights when I was there, and they were just missing a couple of the little ones. They're really pitty little ones. So these were only 5 euros, and I thought, that's okay, I'm never going to notice them. I probably won't even use them. It's just a nice idea to have the weights. You put your pairs on one side and your weights on the other to find out how many you've got. So that's cool. Then the other thing was I was bin diving in a lovely box of antiquities, of books and maps and things, and I found these gorgeous maps. So this one, I absolutely adored all the illustrations, and it's of Normandy, which I had planned to get there this year to have a little bit of extra time, but there hasn't been any spare time. I've been very, very busy at La Forêt, doing all the things that one must do to maintain some lovely old houses. Now this is all a map stuck on linen. It's quite unbelievable. And it's of a section of France for touring in France. It's the Carte Touriste de France. So that would frame up beautifully for somebody. So it's handy to have these lovely little things in case somebody has a birthday that sneaks up on us. I mean, that one might be a bit too grubby to give, but do you know what I mean? But sometimes it's just nice to have a little something that's French on standby. Yeah, some more. These were €1 each. I think that, you know, if you go and try and buy old maps online, they can cost a lot more. This one is of, we'll say, Alsace, closer to the German border. Yeah, and the borders of the Rhine. Anyway, I'm not going to open that. That's another biggie. This one is of Italy, which I'm going to give to my friend who's just been holidaying on Elba, because the little island of Elba is on here as well, and it's super pretty. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Is it Elba? Not sure if that's one. Oh yes, that's the one that's Elba. So my assistant Kath will get this one because she's currently in a van on top of a hill in amongst some olive groves, having a lovely time and doing work for me still. I said to her, why don't you take a complete holiday? No, I want to stay on top of it, she said. And one more. So they're the maps. Then I found this old watch. I think this is €4. And I thought this might be nice for Hanny, and I've already bought a replacement battery, so we'll do that together in Florence and see if it works. I thought it was really quite an attractive masculine watch. I bought this wonderful old pot for €5. It's copper, and probably copper inside as well. More for looks and use, and I haven't tried to polish it or anything yet, but I just love the shape. Do you like that one, Kat?
I do.
And at the same stand, this lady was happy to let go of this for €5. Now that's really cool. If you just a painting and you want something more at eye level, you can put your vase on there. Instead of looking down on it, you can lift it, which is really cool. And it's also really handy for a cup of tea next to the couch, though I have tripped over it about twice so far. I went flying across the lounge room, in fact. Now, the next bit involves, I've got to put this on to show you. I bought these dresses. They're old chemise. This one I think is cotton. But a lovely day dress. You can put it over the top of something. I'll just quickly put this one on for you. So she had a good pile and she had a not so good pile. And the good pile was worth it. I think they were 20 euros or something like that. How's that look? They're not bad. I like the little buttons at the top. It's cute, isn't it? Especially if you don't mind looking a bit like a nana. I don't mind. I'm past that sexy phase of my life. God, what a lot of drama that brought with it. I just love being comfortable. And I love my cottons. So that's staying here till I come back to warmer weather. And then I've got this gorgeous one that somebody's obviously embroidered for their glory box, which says what is that, D?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And this lady had so much gorgeous linen. Luckily I only took a little bit of cash with me to this Vide Grenier. It was at a place called Salette, about 15 minutes drive away. And look, there's another one on in about a week. I'm just glad I'm not here for it. I'm not going to have any room in the house. So this is another one. I think you can actually put a little ribbon in the middle there and you can actually tie it. You can make it sort of tighten. But it's cute, isn't it? It feels beautiful because it's all soft linen. You know, I can imagine going into a shop and paying about 250 bucks for that. But it was 20 euros. Gotta love it. Okay, coming down to this one. Okay, so this was one I bought for less. I didn't pay much. When I put it on, this is the trouble with old fabric. It had a little tear, so bwah, 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 bwah. I'm not sure that it was because I was too fat for it. I think it was just a week of fabric. But it is really pretty and it will still be a nice throw over. And I'll still feel lovely painting it in my studio and I can do a little hand stitch on that. One more, let's see what the styling of this one is. So, yeah, I love these. I'll be wearing them when I come back. This is a really lovely thick linen. Look how beautifully done it is. I think it's all hands. Looks like it's the machine and hand stitched. Okay, let's do this one. This one's good. Yeah, this one was 20, and it's just got a little dip down the front. And once again, if you want, you can put a little ribbon in the front, but it won't gather. So that's. I kind of like it over the top of something else. Yeah. What do you think, Kath? Good buys? And then I'll show you something I got, not at the Vide Grenier. This is in a little town called Louis-Saint-Pierre, and on Saturday mornings, the town opens up and it has shops of clothes, shops of furniture. And it's a great way for the community to recycle all the stuff that they don't want, and somebody didn't want this. €5 for a complete linen suit. It's a little wraparound suit. I'm not going to strip down completely, I'm afraid. It's not that kind of show. But anyway, it goes something like that, and imagine that with a nice pair of little sort of 1940s style court heels. Super superb.
Very nice.
And not a mark in sight. Exactement my cup of tea. And I love it. So Frenchy. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I'm supposed to show you. I think that might just about be at the bottom of everything that I got. I'm prepared to admit to. The bike was 120 euros. So look, that was a bit more of a splash, but I've been in the country. I haven't been going out really. I've just been working. So that's been my treat. Every week I've gone off and done a brocante. And it adds character to the houses when the ladies are here. They absolutely love it. So that's it. I just wanted to invite you in to see that. So I hope you enjoyed. And although I'm saying goodbye to La Forêt right now, I'm on my way to Italy to see my son after a couple of nights in Paris with Lily. I'm going to have a few days there with him. I'm not going to be completely able to sort him out to find an apartment. He is 23. It's going to be an adventure for him. Then I'm going home and straight up to the Sunshine Coast to do blooms. So I do have some space. If you want to come join me, it'd be awesome. We're going to do some beautiful paintings, and it's in a gorgeous vintage building. It's an old Queenslander. And it's the Yandina School of Arts. It's so charming, and Yandina, little town in the hinterland there, is just beautiful too. So you can see I love old things. And yeah, I guess I'm an old thing too, and it all goes together. So see you soon.